last night I saw the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and wow, I f***ing loved it. Let's check the Rotten Tomatoes score. They can't be that bad. What? How could they not like it? This movie was amazing. Johnny Olekinski? Hold on.
Aleksinski.
Okay. Johnny Aleksinski says, for all its detailed worlds like the Mushroom Kingdom and Jungle Kingdom, the Nintendo film is just another soulless play to sell us merchandise that doesn't bother to disguise its creativity-starved greed. I disagree with this point a lot. There was so much love put into this movie. All the little references and like motifs in this movie was insane. You could tell that the people who made this movie were real Mario fans. Odie Henderson says,
this isn't a movie, this is a checklist of fan expectations.
What is he talking about? This exceeded my expectations. Yeah, there's a bunch of references that you won't get if you're not a fan of the games, like the DK rap, why are they driving go-karts on a rainbow, why the hell is that 14-year-old boy in the corner crying over a fat monkey in the background. There's a lot of fan service, but if you're not a fan, it's still a fun movie. Yago Garcia says,
it narrowly misses being a list of fan winks.
Again, there are a lot of references to the game, but there's still a lot to get out of it if you've never played a Mario game. John Urbanson says,
all we need is a legitimate story to flesh out among the colors. Maybe next time?
John, it's a children's movie made by Illumination. Children are dumb. They need a plot that their tiny little brains can understand. And even if you're not a child, the story isn't half bad. The pacing does go by pretty fast, but it's kind of a pro because we're not stuck in a location for too long. The only scene I think that gone on a bit too long was the DK versus Mario fight, but even then, it was only like, what, 6 minutes? Callum Marsh says,
well, the details are meticulous, the attitude is all wrong, trading the simple, ineffective charm that has served the character so well since introduction for a snarky and fortuitous air that leans hard on winking humor and bland, hijacked irony.
Has this guy ever played a Mario game? Who is he to judge the attitude of the film if he's never played a Mario game? I think this film had the right vibe going on. It's a cheery, happy Mario film, and it has some dark, funny parts with Bowser. The attitude this movie sets goes perfectly with the Mario games. As for the winking humor, while there are some jokes that only fans will understand, it's still really enjoyable for newcomers. You know, it's possible to have a good movie that also has a bunch of references. Like when Pauline shows up in the beginning of the film, it's to show the average viewer why Mario and Luigi need to go into the sewers. But to fans, it's the same thing, but with a little reference that we could point and laugh at. Alright, let's read one more. Jeff York says,
it's pitched to die-hard fans, but one shouldn't need a Nintendo cheat book to know what's going on here. The movie has eye-popping production values, but as a genuinely compelling narrative, this adaptation feels wholly off its game.
The movie adaptation feels wholly off the game? No shit, it's a fucking Mario movie! Of course it's gonna be based off of Mario. It's a Mario movie! What is this guy expecting out of this? Also, if you have more than 5 brain cells, then you could tell what's going on without being a Nintendo fan. God, this one pisses me off.
Alright, so these critics have no clue what they're talking about. If you want to watch a good review, go watch Jack's Films video. He's honest, he gives the correct critiques, and he also agrees with my opinions, and my opinions are actually correct, so like, I'm joking, of course. It's okay if you enjoy the movie. You could have your own opinion, and if you haven't seen it, I personally would recommend it, especially if you're a Mario fan. Some quick notes I love to give. Anya Taylor-Joy did an amazing job as Peach, and Peach was amazing in the film. Chris Pratt didn't do a terrible Mario. He actually did a pretty okay job. It wasn't unbearable, but it was still pretty good. Jack Black nailed Bowser, and the Rainbow Road scene was beautiful. Personally, I give this movie a 9, maybe even a 10 out of 10. I've never really reviewed a movie on this channel or have done any videos like this, but if you enjoyed it, please leave a like and consider subscribing. It really helps out. I'm posting a new song cover today or tomorrow, depending on when this video comes out, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!